Alright, I'm doing something a little different because we're finally gonna do it. We're gonna talk about Star Trek Discovery. The reason I don't talk about Star Trek Discovery is because it's just so bad, I don't want to give it much time and energy. I'm not saying it's bad for a Star Trek show, which it is, but it is just a bad show. It's poorly made. The thing about Star Trek Discovery is it's like an annoying mosquito that buzzes in your ear sometimes, and it's really awful when it's there. But then when the mosquito leaves, you just don't think about it. You don't think like how great it is to not have it in your life. You just don't think about it. Season 4, episode 4. I actually was enjoying myself for once because I was just laughing at it the whole time. There is a scene in this episode that I think so perfectly and concisely consolidates what Discovery is. And it's garbage that's so bad it almost wraps around to being funny. Although I don't think Viacom stockholders think it's funny, but for me, I'm having a great time. The scene I'm talking about, standalone, is just awful, but I'm going to give you a little bit of context because I think it makes it funnier. So let's give it a little bit of context. We got Tilly. There she is. Tilly is going to go get some Starfleet cadets and go take them on a routine mission. And just the start of this scene, it reminds me of like actual Star Trek fans being forced to listen to or watch Discovery, the reaction of these cadets to her. So let's watch this little intro.
Once there, we will carry out a full planetary analysis. Yes. So fun. I think it's fun.
And look at them. They just blankly stare at her because
Is that a new life form?
she seems stupid and mentally deficient. I'm trying to use politically correct terms, but she seems retarded. Not only would no one take this chick serious as just a person, she would not be in a military situation in any way, let alone her weight, but that's a totally other story.
So, I'll start. Hello, I am Lieutenant Sylvia Tilly. I was born on Earth.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. The problem with this is, she's not taking 4-year-olds to sleepaway camp. She's talking to cadets of a military organization as if they're 4-year-olds. Not even 5-year-olds. If you spoke to 5-year-olds this way, they'd be like, that's patronizing and you're rude. And are you stupid? The scene continues on where she's trying to get them to introduce themselves and have a get to know you storytelling session, and she just won't stop yammering, and the ship ends up getting hit and crashing. It's like, maybe teach the cadets something. Maybe don't do a show and tell me about your feelings thing and just tell them how to fly the ship and you won't crash, but whatever. So they crash land on this planet. Her ineptitude gets one of the cadets killed and tensions are running high. So what does she do? She continues wanting them to tell each other about themselves. Not focus solely on the mission, really, but just more, let me know about you.
Okay, you know what? I know you guys weren't into the whole introductions thing before, but we are doing it now, while we work. Got it? Hurrah, on comms, now.
It's very important we know your backstory while we're standing over our dead cadet. Tell us about yourself. This is already showing that this show is not about logic. It's not about intelligent situations and intelligent people. It's just about feelings. All of the time. So here's the scene I'm talking about. Now that they're crashed on the planet, they also realized that there's these like crazy spider things that can like burrow through the ice, kind of like those worm things on Tremors. And these things are attracted to the technology they have. So like the signals that all their technology uses are attracting these giant monsters to them. And Tilly's like, we should go up to this mountain ridge. Which, first of all, I don't believe Tilly could climb a mountain, but that's another thing. So they're walking off to this distant ridge, and this scene happens. Oh, lightning.
Spider lightning. It's lightning that travels kilometers. We don't want to be anywhere near that one.
Okay. So now we've established we don't only have the threat of possibly freezing to death. We have the threat of these giant spider monsters that are attracted to all of their technology. So they turned everything off, and now they have massive killer lightning. That's the next threat. Let's keep going. What else is gonna happen?
I see it! The creature!
Okay. Where am I blocking it? They're right there. Giant creatures. 2 of them. 2 giant creatures.
Damn thing's hunting us.
They're hunting them. They can't detect them with their equipment off. So we got an immediate threat of lightning shooting out of the sky. We got a threat of 2 monster things that are attracted to technology. They need to get up on that ridge right away.
Keep moving. Stay ahead of the storm.
Yeah, keep moving. It's important to keep moving.
I'm usually a very upbeat person. Bubbly, some would say. But right now, I have one job, so we're staying together.
Oh no.
Adira!
Okay, so lightning struck. Lightning just struck right by, what's her name? Adira? I can't remember. The characters are boring. Lightning just struck right by her feet. What is the lightning gonna do? This is a life or death situation. Y'all need to keep running. Okay, what'd the lightning do?
I can't move.
Why can't you move?
I'm stuck.
Oh, okay. So she can't move because the lightning struck the ice and instantly melted the ice. But then it's so cold out there, it instantly froze the ice. First of all, if it was that cold, they would all be dead because they've been out in the wind for a while now. So this is a serious situation. You got your feet frozen in ice. You know what they should do? They should just run up and just chip the ice away and keep going. But we need some drama. We need a reason for there to be a rallying cry where all the cadets work together and save the day and have a team building bonding experience. So how are they going to do it? How are they going to work together?
I can't get out. Stay still. You're okay.
Look at ice feet. And now, what? Now the monsters are actually closing in. Like, this is so important and I feel such risk and danger. What are they going to do?
Before that gets you.
We have to leave before that thing gets you. Great line of dialogue. Very helpful. How are they going to fix this?
The emergency kit.
The emergency kit. Do that. Yeah. What are you going to do? Is ice? Okay. We just saw the ice breaking. The ice just broke off your legs. Just walk out of it. Why is there literally the threat is over. Your legs are able to move now. Keep walking. But no. What does Tilly do? Tilly gets some technology and activates it after the entire plot so far is saying that these monsters are attracted to the technology they use, and if they use it, the monsters will come get them immediately. But Tilly uses this and it doesn't attract the monsters. But you gotta ask too, why does Tilly need a rope? She's making a holographic rope right now. Why do you need a rope? The ice broke. Y'all can just keep walking, but it gets better. All right? Okay. Why are you throwing the rope to someone who is just standing on solid ice? Like, she didn't even sink into the ice. It wasn't like it melted and you got, like, frozen up to your waist. Like, it looks solid enough to stand on. Why can they not just walk over and chip the ice off and keep going? But let's throw a rope. Okay, sure, why not? Let's keep going.
You got it. Okay, everybody grab a piece.
Oh,
Sasha, you grab
see,
them.
everybody has to grab the rope. So now it's a unifying experience where they all work together to save one of their crew members. Keep pulling, you're pulling. Okay, I blocked with my head a little bit. The ice just broke. The ice just broke again at the ankle. So you're free. What is the problem anymore? Keep pulling. Keep pulling.
Keep going. Come on.
Keep pulling. You just moved your foot. One foot is completely free of the ice. Why are they still pulling? Take another step.
Let go. We got you.
Took two steps. She's out. We're done. It's not dramatic. Stop the scene.
Keep going. Almost there.
Oh my god. Keep pulling.
Almost there. We're going closer. Almost. We're good.
She's just walked like 15 steps. She's not stuck. And she walked on solid ground. What is the point of this? You just... And look right here. I love this shot. There's no ice anymore. There's no ice on the feet. There's no ice on the legs. There's no giant puddle of water. This show is so bad. Guys, this show This isn't like gatekeeping. This isn't like, oh, you're a purist. Oh, you're whatever people, if you don't like Discovery, you're a sexist or a racist or homophobic or transphobic or you're a gatekeeper. None of that. This is just a garbage show. But this scene, you would think this is the end of me being mad, but it gets better. By that, I mean worse.
Hey, we got this. The ridge is right there. We can make it.
Okay, the ridge is right there. They can make it. The ridge is right there. Just no one's stuck. You also just activated technology, so these giant spiders should be coming to you right now. Oh, by the way, the lightning never happens again. The scene was just set that there was a dangerous lightning storm, and that whole situation was caused by a lightning strike, but there's no more lightning in the rest of the episode. It's just gone. It's not even a threat anymore.
So we just have to work together as a team.
Work together.
Same way we just did for Adira.
Sure, so it'd be easier if we didn't have to...
We have to work together as a team, the same way we just did. That nonsensical 3-minute scene of us pulling someone out of ice that they weren't stuck in.
Sure, so it'd be easier if we didn't have to count on an Orion.
Oh, okay, so the scene wasn't complete until we injected racist commentary into it. Let's have a discussion about race right now the lightning's not a threat anymore because they don't bring it up again, but there's also giant spiders attacking you and you're on a frozen planet. But let's stop right now and have a talk about racial tensions.
Are we gonna work together as a crew or not?
When I was 10, an Emerald Train raiding party commandeered
Guys, look at the time. You're gonna die. Stop talking.
I had to bury the body because my parents are too weak from giving me their food.
Acting. You might ask yourself, how is Tilly gonna solve this situation?
I hear you.
I hear you.
Whoever asked him about his history with
But
Jane.
my question is, well, we're almost dying. Have you really gotten to know him? Tilly, you've already gotten one person under your charge killed because you wouldn't stop running your stupid mouth and just do your job. But let's, by all means, right now is the time and place to have a heartfelt discussion and get to know each other.
There is common ground here, but you will never find it unless you talk to each other.
So I don't want to play any more of this, but it goes on for like another minute and a half, I think. Basically, Tilly's like, you should learn his backstory because his father was some sort of activist that fought against racism and you have common ground and you wouldn't have known that, blah, blah, oh. Even though they still should have the threat of these giant spiders and lightning and freezing to death, they stop to have a conversation. A conversation that in normal Star Trek wouldn't exist anymore if we were really living in this Trek future of hopeful, everyone's gotten over themselves and we've gotten over racism. But in a bleak world, when you want to make very weak, poorly written conflict, you just bring up stuff that by now we should have gotten over.
The cave wasn't a bad idea.
See, they're all learning to work together now.
It's good.
Yeah, Tilly, you really helped.
Really good, you guys. You're talking.
That's good.
So much more of that.
Yeah.
Right now.
We don't need more talking, though. We don't need talking. You need to run for your lives because you're still being hunted and chased. And then I love the tone just totally shifts to like, now it's really urgent again. Now they have to get to the ridge. They just seem to remember that it's important that they do something. And just to cap this all off, they get to the top of the ridge, which, first of all, I do not for a second believe Tilly climbed a mountain or a hill or a couple flights of stairs. I'm sorry. I don't believe she could do that. But they get to the ridge because they need to get higher ground to send a comm signal out. Because, in a lightning storm, the first thing you should do is climb to the highest point and handle electronic equipment. But that's what they're going to do. So basically, when they're up there and they activate the communicators, these giant spiders are going to like hone in on their technology. So someone has to go back down to the valley and shoot at them, I guess, to defend against the spider attacks. How they decide who to do it and the reasons behind it is the next funny part. All right, one thing I want to point out right here. You saw that. Okay. I don't know if I think you kind of saw it. Basically, they keep showing the shots of these spiders, ice spiders, just cruising, like just going really fast through this valley. So you see that these things are incredibly fast.
60 seconds is long enough for it to get to us. We have to distract it. I'm gonna turn on my comms, and I'm gonna run.
Okay.
Attention.
Yeah, okay, that's a fine plan. I mean, you're not the fittest one in the group either, but why not send someone down there to go defend against it, and it has to be someone that can run really fast and have a lot of endurance to at least full speed sprint for about 60 seconds. So yeah, a young person should do that, right?
Okay, you guys saved my life.
They
Heard I owe you.
Okay. The reason she's like, I'll be the one to do it is like, you guys saved my life. No, they didn't. That was a horribly written scene to force drama so you could like have a rallying, unifying team moment and be like, you saved my life. No one saved your life. You were stuck in half an inch of ice that you got out of by yourself. They just pulled you for like 20 feet for no reason.
Someone's gotta do it. You know I'm right.
Someone's got to do it. That's fair. Who should do it?
Someone's got to do it, so it's gonna be me.
I'm sorry, what? Look at her. Someone's gotta run really fast. You're only gonna get one shot at this, and if you mess up, everyone is going to die. So someone has to run really fast for at least a minute. So let's pick Tilly to do it. Look at this. Doesn't this look like a beacon of physical fitness that is going to run really fast? Yep. Look at her. I look at that, I say Olympic sprinter.
Armstrong, acknowledge.
Look how she runs. Oh my god. Look at her. And now the spiders are just going at a total speed of like a mile a week. Like they're going so slow now. If they continued the speed they've been showing them this whole show, they would have immediately... Why'd they come up behind her? We've been seeing them just pop out of the ice. You think it'd be like the Kraken and it would just pop out of the ice under her and eat her. But now they're just crawling behind her. They're not even going as fast as... But no, more shots of Tilly running. Let's see that. It's stunt person falling. I'm done. I'm done. And to people, if you're out there gonna say that I'm being mean or I'm body shaming or fat shaming, I honestly don't care what size this actress is. I care that this is a story that is set so far in the distant future that you have every medical advancement that can keep you in peak health. Not to mention this is a military organization. She would in no way be able to pass any physical fitness test to stay in this. And then on top of it, she's just an idiot. She behaves like a child. So there's nothing redeeming about this character to me. Look at her and go, yeah, that's a military person. I'm sorry. I just need it. This all needed to be said, okay? I know this is a departure video for me, and I'm on a horrible green screen because I just had no time to set it up properly because the things I said needed to be said right now. But I think this perfectly encapsulates the quality of Star Trek Discovery. And that's sad.